I never should have watched it. I was warned, but curiosity is a cruel master. The film Antrum had long been whispered about in dark corners of the internet, a cursed movie supposedly responsible for countless deaths. I had always dismissed such claims as urban legend until the night I decided to see for myself. It started as an innocent horror movie night with my friend Liam. We had always prided ourselves on being unshakable horror fans, diving into the darkest corners of the genre without so much as a flinch. When I discovered a hidden link to Antrum on an obscure forum, I knew we had to watch it. The comments warned against it. Some called it a gateway to evil, others claimed it carried a demonic presence. But we scoffed. A movie was just a movie. Or so we thought. The moment the screen flickered to life, an unsettling energy filled the room. The grainy footage, the disjointed whispers layered beneath the soundtrack, it all felt wrong. The film itself was a surreal nightmare, a boy and his sister digging a hole in the woods, trying to reach hell itself. Strange symbols flashed between frames, almost too quick to register, but they burned into my mind. Then the audio distortion began. Low, guttural sounds that weren't part of the film. A whisper slithered through the speakers, saying something just beyond my comprehension. Liam shifted uncomfortably beside me. "Do you hear that?" he asked. I nodded, suddenly aware of the shadows stretching unnaturally across the walls. The air turned thick, suffocating. The film reached a scene where the siblings encountered a demonic presence in the forest, and just as the creature stepped into view, the screen went black. The power cut out. We sat in pitch darkness, the only sound our ragged breathing. Then, something scraped against the wall. A shuffling, deliberate movement. "That's not the wind," Liam whispered. My phone's flashlight barely cut through the darkness, but in its glow, I saw something that froze my blood. The screen of my laptop, now dark, reflected a figure standing behind us. A tall, grotesque shape with hollow eyes and a twisted, gaping mouth. We spun around, but the room was empty. The electricity returned with a harsh snap, and the film resumed right where it had left off. But something was different. The characters in the movie, the boy and his sister, had stopped speaking. They were staring directly at us. Their lips moved, but their voices came from behind us, whispering in our ears. "You've seen too much." A sudden, unbearable pressure clamped down on my chest. My vision blurred, and my limbs felt like lead. Liam let out a strangled cry, clutching his throat as if unseen hands were choking him. Then, just as quickly as it had started, it stopped. The film ended abruptly, cutting to static. We sat there, gasping for breath, too terrified to move. I slammed the laptop shut and deleted the file, but it was too late. That night, I dreamed of the forest from the film. I saw the hole, deep and endless, and something climbing out of it, something with eyes that burned like dying embers. Liam never spoke about that night again. He stopped answering my calls, eventually moving away without a word. I tried to forget, to convince myself it was all in my head. But then the whispers started. Soft, insidious voices murmuring from my television when it was turned off. Shadows that didn't belong to me moving in the corners of my room. And last night, as I lay frozen in bed, I heard it again. "You've seen too much." This morning, my laptop was open, the screen frozen on the last frame of Antrum. I never reopened the file. I never downloaded it again. But somehow, it found its way back. And now, as I write this, the whispers are getting louder. If you ever find that movie, if you ever think about watching it, don't. Some films aren't meant to be seen. Some doors, once opened, can never be closed. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like this video to show your support and help us create more content like this. Share it with your friends and family who love thrilling and spooky tales. Comment below your thoughts, theories, or your own scary experiences. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to TerraFlix and hit the bell icon to never miss a chilling story. Stay tuned for more spine-tingling adventures.